to practice Chinese by talking to people who even is a stranger every day. Second, you can learn how to write Chinese character. Of course, you can do that in China, but Taiwan is use traditional Chinese, and China is use simplified Chinese. This character is mean heart, and these two both mean love. The right one is traditional Chinese, and the left one is simplified Chinese. But what is the difference between these two? The simplified one have no heart, right? How can you love someone without heart? By the way, you can recognize the simplified Chinese if you learn traditional Chinese. Because simplified Chinese is converted from traditional Chinese character. So it is seen to be a bad idea study Chinese in Taiwan. Finally, Taiwan is a small island, and but have everything. You can ascend above a sea of clouds, climbing one of Taiwan's over 23,000 meter peaks, yet also take an opportunity to relax in the blue ocean. On the Taiwan endless stretches of coastline, you can experience superior surface on Taiwan's vibrant city, and you can experience the slow rhythm of life on Taiwan's rustic village. But what is the most important is, those places may not as far away as you think. Just a short trip on Taiwan's high-speed rail or other transportation can lead you to vastly different experience. So you can not only study but also play. So Taiwan is welcome you very much. Those are my references. Thank you for listening.
请18号上台，19号准备。
Good evening, dears. I am Yu Qi and she is my partner Kai Hua. Today we are going to talk about studying in Taiwan, agriculture in the future, the best study experience in Taiwan. I divided my presentation into 3 parts. The first, why do we encourage you to study agriculture in Taiwan? Second, what is agriculture about? And last, what will you learn from studying agriculture? The reason that we encourage you to study agriculture in Taiwan, not only because I am studying animal science now, but also Taiwan has a lot of advantage of developing agriculture. Taiwan is surrounded by the sea. It has many high mountains and located at the Tropic of Cancer. So Taiwan has tropical, subtropical, and temperate climates at the same time. Owing to geography, climates, and location, we have variety of livestock, crop, and fishery production. Variety and neutral conditions lay the foundation for developing the technique of agriculture. So now we have mature technique for agriculture, and research level is at the top of the world. What is agriculture about? Do you have interest in chemistry, biology, experiment, animal, genetic, or plant? If you have interest in this, you may agree with study agriculture. Which major you can choose in College of Agriculture. College of Agriculture has a lot of majors, but we only choose 5 majors to introduce. There are biotechnology, aquaculture, plant industry, animal science, and food science. After my introduction, I hope you will know the basics about Taiwan's agriculture. In the next session, Kai-Hua will show you what technique will you learn from those majors.
Okay, thanks for Yuqi's wonderful speaking. And in this chapter, there are 5 key points that I must introduce to you. And let's start. Okay, and let's start with biotechnology. Microbiology leads you into bacteria's world by using microscope and culture medium. Molecular biology, understanding gene expression and best pairing on organisms. And we're making experiments with laboratory animals in order to verify the ideas from lab members. Okay, and next we discuss about aquaculture. We create a variety of beautiful ornamental fish in the purpose of reducing people to catch them from ocean. And we making some researches about aquafeed in the purpose of keeping the fish and shrimp healthy and improve their growth. And sometimes students also take care of international threat species tilapia in aqua farm. Okay, third, animal science, molecular embryology, making observation on animals' sperm, ovum, and offspring. Nutrition and physiology, understanding some basic knowledge about animals' endocrine, blood circulation, and nervous system, and ensuring the feed that are good to animals' health. And animal breeding and genetics, helping people cultivate fun breed successfully. And about plant industry, economic fruit and vegetable crops plays important role in the agricultural products and commercial interest. And now development about quality agriculture is concerned by government. So it's including orchid breedings. Okay, and the last one is food science, food chemistry, providing some basic knowledge to resolve some problems on food industry. And according to the formulation, we can use several ingredients to make some delicacy. And learning food quality management, helping people keep the quality of products up to the standards. And we especially focus on the amount of microorganisms. Okay, and till this moment, you already get some information about agriculture in Taiwan. However, sometimes we will be anxious about studying abroad by ourselves. So, if you worry about this, I will tell you that we can assist you to adapt yourselves to the new environment. So please don't worry about this. And in Taiwanese universities, the international colleges will hold some festival, anniversary celebration fairs for foreign students to make friends with each other. And besides, local students will be friendly to you, and they're always willing to share their life experiments and exchange their language with you. Okay, and we look forward to studying with you in Taiwan. Thanks for your attention, and these are the references. Okay, thank you.
请19号上台，20号准备。
Good evening. Thanks for having me. The topic of my presentation today is why studying in Taiwan is a good choice. And I'm going to divide my presentation into 4 parts, including academy, financial, culture, and life aspects. I'm going to start with the introduction of Taiwan's universities. There are 159 universities in Taiwan. And besides, there are many faculties you can choose from, like engineering, science, management, business, and medicine. And of course, there are a lot more to choose from. Most important of all, you can